cobwebs.
Oh. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
We're back. Just got back from deployment in Bosnia, actually. For 2013. And this is the Doomgoryum report.
Yep.
Brought to you by the guys from Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium.
Axe.
App.
And a little worse for wear, Jimmy.
Jimmy broke his neck on the holiday season, so
Yeah.
he's just sort of...
Too much partying at New Year's.
Yeah. And tonight we got a flick from 2012 for you. John Dies at the End. We're trying to catch up on flicks we saw through the holiday period, and we haven't been down here since the 3rd of December or something like that. It's been a while. So yeah, John Dies at the End. You got director Don
Coscarelli. Phantasm. Great movie. One of my favorite directors.
Mr. Phantasm.
Oh. Sorry.
And, no, it's good. And you got, I always struggle with pronunciation, so it's good you knew that.
Okay.
Cast, we've got Chase Williamson as Dave.
The side effects don't last that long.
We've got Rob Mays as John.
It be opening doors to other worlds, man.
Paul Giamatti as Arnie Blonstone.
Of this soy sauce. So it's a drug, right?
Clancy the Kurgan Brown as Dr. Albert Marconi.
Move.
And Glenn Truman as Detective.
He's not looking too healthy right about now.
Nice.
There's a bunch of other people in there, but, I'm running out of oxygen.
Yeah, it's a little stuff you get in here.
What do you
It's
think?
good. It's good. So, what'd you think?
Well, I read the book, So I went in kind of wondering how, and if anybody out there read the book, I was sort of wondering how they were going to make this movie, because the book is absolutely, first of all, it's awesome. It's absolutely insane, though. It's like all over the place. And so for the first part of the flick, they did a pretty good job, and then they really deviated huge from the story. So, but I mean, overall, I thought it was pretty entertaining. I was... It's pretty hard to, like I say, bring a story as complex as John Dies at the End to the screen and do a good job. But, I thought it was cool. I thought it was an original story. This
Definitely original.
This creepy tar-like drug.
The soy sauce? That stuff.
That basically,
Yeah, it was. I liked it. It was like you said. I didn't read the book, but I liked it. It was kind of all over the place for me, simply because I slept through some of it. But the parts I was awake for, I thought were awesome. So not that I didn't like it. I just, I was a little sleepy. But I thought it was good. But I guess anytime you deal with a movie with drugs, I mean, you can go anywhere you want, right? Hallucinations and all that sort of stuff. But I like Paul Giamatti. He's awesome. I liked him in this movie. What was the guy again? The kid that they were kind of like it's
Steve.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I had never seen him before in any movies, and he was pretty awesome too. So, I don't know. I thought it was pretty fantastic.
I liked it because it was horror, because there was tons of gore.
That's the axe that slayed me. Things are in motion.
And then basically there was, but it's also like the soy sauce itself. It's almost like a monster. So in a way, you got a horror movie, you got a gore movie, you got a creature feature, and you got special science fiction. Really.
I suppose you are wondering where you are.
I'm gonna guess we're in an alternate universe.
Whoop! Hang on a second.
Oh, that could be serious business.
Sorry about that. We'll shut that off. My apologies.
We might have to fly to Europe now when we hear that ring signal.
Hey, you can't. You get phone calls all the time.
So
zombie attacks could outbreak anywhere.
Zombie never sleeps.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, but you said they changed the ending though. The ending of the book wasn't the ending of.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it, but it
is different.
It's drastically different. Yeah, hugely different. And that was what I was waiting for, because the end of the book, there's a wicked spin twist in the end of that book that you have to read it to appreciate it. I won't ruin it for all of our viewers out there, but I don't know. Overall, I thought it was like, I'd say a 7. You know what I mean? For a
Actually,
movie.
I liked it too.
So
Anytime a movie doesn't come to the theater, well, that's not true. I guess I shouldn't say that. But a lot of times when movies don't go to the theaters, you always question how good they're going to be. Although I'm kind of eating my words here because I've been watching a lot of movies lately that haven't come to the main theaters, which have been awesome. So, but yeah, this movie, you always raved about the book.
yeah.
So I was kind of sketchy, especially when I had like a big name A-list actor like Paul Giamatti, and didn't go to the theaters. But I guess a lot of these guys, it's more like a part-time job sometimes where they do these B movies. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
but,
he's probably a fan of the book.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what
I
mean?
guess
So,
take a huge pay cut to make something awesome like this. I liked it, and I especially because Don Coscarelli directed it, who's one of my favorite directors. So I had high hopes, and I wasn't let down. I thought it was really good. So I'm glad that I saw it.
It's one of the very few movies too that Clancy Brown doesn't play a bad guy. I don't remember too many flicks where he's not somewhat of a like an asshole or a Kurgan or
Yep.
whatever. So it's cool
No, it
seeing him roll
was
like
pretty
that.
awesome. So.
Unless you guys remember the very short-lived series Earth 2. With Clancy Brown in it, where he played
I don't
a good guy.
remember that.
Do you remember that?
I don't get out much.
It was back in the 90s.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it was a cool science fiction series.
Cool. I'll have to
The
check
phones
it out.
are ringing off the hook here
Yeah.
tonight.
It's just
We've got
nonstop.
we've got a telethon
Well,
going. You
let-
too can
we've been-
fund our evil fighting adventures
We've been
by calling in
yeah,
1-800-KILL-EVIL.
Well, we've been out of the dungeon, so I can only imagine what the answering machine
Oh
looks like.
my God, that's probably
That's
what
probably how he
his
broke his
broke.
neck
He's
answering the
probably
phones.
trying
Come on!
to- His bones are getting brittle. He's got osteoporosis. All right.
All right, we got to get the phones.
So what do you give it? What do you give it? Out of-
I would give. I got no problem giving it like a 7 or an 8.
7?
Easily.
Cool.
It was great. So.
Yes, between a 7 and 8.
Yep.
You heard it here, in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
We're back, 2013. We're eradicating all evil.
It's going to
on
be an
the face of
awesome
the
year
planet.
for movies.
That's correct.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim is coming.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. And I also heard, since we're talking about this, Paul Giamatti, I heard that there's rumors that he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie as the Rhino. I don't know how they're going to pull that off, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
He's gonna have to start working out.
Yep.
All right.
Anyways.
So stay tuned for more. Sorry for the pause. Stay tuned for more Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium, the Doomgoryum Report.
Yep.
And check it out. We'll be also. What'd you say this weekend? Right. This weekend, February 10th.
Yep.
The
Walking
Walking
Dead.
Dead comes back. So Dead Walk Talk
Oh.
will be back on the air. We will be doing the Dead Walk Talk right
Good.
here. So
Yep.
it's better than Talking Dead because it's with us.
Yeah, back
So.
in action.
All right.
All right. We got to get these phones.
Yes, we gotta get the phones.
Okay.
Stay scared. Fight
Yeah.
evil.